Wake up, baby.
Atlas?
This is no day to be sleeping in.
What are you doing here?
It's over. The judge says you're innocent.
What?
How does that ranch in Montana sound?
What? I can't believe it. You mean I can go?
Yeah? Unless you've suddenly taken a liking to this place. You're free. Come on. You're free. You're free.
Catlin. It was all a dream.
Guilty of attempted murder.
Guilty. 5 years in the state penitentiary for women.
What are you doing here?
Get dressed.
What for?
I'm gonna kick some butt.
Mac. Mac. Oh, it's late. Mac?
Felicia.
Mitch.
Hi.
Hi.
How did we get into this?
More importantly, how do we get out of it? But you do remember the fire, right?
I forget that.
Well, you were a real hero. You went into that inferno, you drug everybody out, you saved Matt Corey. I don't know what he would have done if you hadn't been there.
Yeah, I know that.
Are you embarrassed? Because you really were a hero.
Don't make a big deal out of it.
But, Mitch, it is a big deal.
How did we end up in bed together?
Well, that's very simple, really.
Well, why don't you maybe explain it to me? Because somewhere I'm missing something, and maybe you can fill in the blanks.
Well, I mean, after all that you had been through and going in and out of the burning building and, well, I guess you were just very exhausted.
So?
So I took charge. I brought you over here. I was the only hotel nearby, and I got you this room.
Only one room for both of us?
For you. I was going home. But then you collapsed, and I got scared, so I stayed.
Yes, I remember that. Matt came over to say thanks?
Yes, he did. I mean, you saved his life, and he came over to say thank you for it, and then, well, you told him to get out. I mean, a simple you're welcome would have been really enough.
Look, I didn't do it for the thanks, and I didn't do it to be a hero.
I know that. I know
just
that.
did it.
I know. That's the kind of guy you are.
Look, what I want to know is, when did I stop remembering?
Well, you don't have to worry. I mean, nothing happened.
Where are your clothes?
They were dirty, and they were burned, and... Well, I could hardly go out and get a nightgown, could I?
What happened to me?
Look, you went inside to take a shower. When you came out of the shower, you got the chills, and you got very shaky, and, well, you didn't have the strength to even get into bed, so I helped you.
So where are my clothes?
I guess they're in the bathroom.
You know about the invitation for the New Year's Eve party?
Yeah?
I'm taking you up on
Are you?
it. Yeah, I mean, we're alive. I think that's reason enough to celebrate.
Can you
have Mac call me as soon as he gets out of that conference? No, it's all right. No, it's all right. I'll call him later. Thank you. Hi, Michael.
Hi, Rachel. Look, I hope I'm not interrupting you.
Oh, no, I should be dressed by now. I just couldn't sleep after the fire last night, so I slept in.
It's pretty nerve-wracking, I know. You know, I raced over there as soon as I heard about it, and I heard Vicky was there. My heart didn't stop beating until I found out she was okay.
It was a miracle nobody was hurt.
Yeah, well, Mac had a pretty close call.
Yeah, we were pretty lucky.
Felicia wasn't so lucky. The inn was a total loss.
I know, I don't understand what happened.
The fire marshal couldn't find any evidence of arson. It was faulty wiring.
You think it was done deliberately?
Well, see, I thought Reg was behind it, but I checked into it, and that proved to be a dead end.
You never give up, do you?
Maybe Reg isn't guilty of everything I say he is, but he is guilty. And I need to prove it. That's why I have to talk to Mac. Is he here?
No, he's at the Koi complex. You know, nothing's going to stop the march of progress over there. He's in a conference, so if it's important, you can call him later.
Well, it is important, but maybe you could help me.
I'll try.
Thanks. Rachel, have you ever heard Mac mention the JPZ Corporation?
No, never.
That's the outfit that bought the building that Mary's place is in and then gave it to Mary McKinnon.
Mac didn't have anything to do with that, Michael.
Yeah, but isn't Mac the kind of guy to do something nice for a person and not let on?
Yes, he is. But he would have told me if he was going to do something like this. He tells me everything. Almost everything.
Well, then I guess it stays a mystery for now.
Listen, the important thing is that the restaurant is saved. I mean, we shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, but Rachel, this is one gift horse I want to look in the mouth just to see if it has bad breath.
You think there's a plot?
Well, I'm just naturally suspicious. Don't pay any attention to me.
I remember Michael Garrison. Persistent, never gives up.
Hey, you and Mac going out for New Year's?
I don't know.
I kind of thought you might go check out the new restaurant.
Oh, the one on top of the tower? Yeah. I understand you have a terrific view up there of the whole Chicago skyline. Mm-hmm. Are you going?
No.
Well, we never usually go out on New Year's Eve ourselves. We like to stay and be with the family.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to spend New Year's with the people that you love. Well, look, I won't see you till 1987, so let me give you a hug and best wishes, okay?
Best wishes for you, Michael. Yes. Listen, I know Donna's going to get better this year. You guys belong together. That was what was meant to be.
Well, Rachel, I think you're right. I think we were meant to be. Thank you for your best wishes. You know, I have a feeling that 1987 is just going to be a great year, a terrific year for all of us. Take care.
Okay.
Just take it easy, Cheryl. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened here. I did something pretty terrible. In fact, I shouldn't even forgive you for this one.
What did I do?
You fell asleep.
What's so terrible about that?
Right in the middle of a story I was telling. It's not just terrible, it's insulting.
You're putting me on.
No! I looked over and there you were fast asleep. Looks like I'm a pretty boring guy, huh?
I don't remember you telling a story.
Oh, great. That proves that you don't even remember anything.
I bet you never put Patricia Kirkland.
Ah, here we go again.
Not again, still.
Would you just forget about her?
How can I forget about her, Scott? She's beautiful, sophisticated, interesting, all the things I'm not.
Don't you understand? If I wanted to be with somebody like Patricia, I'd be with Patricia.
Come on, Scott. You know I can't compare to her.
Hey, it was the other way around. She can't compare to you. I never gave her a second thought.
Until she came back.
Ever. We're just close friends, that's
Just
all.
how close were you, Scott?
It was nothing, Cheryl.
What was nothing?
My friendship with her. It didn't mean anything.
But you were together once. I mean, like a couple.
Can we just forget about her?
She obviously didn't forget about you.
It was nothing at all, Cheryl.
Sure. I saw the way she came on to you at that party, Scott.
Can I help that, huh? Can I help it if I have that effect on women, There's just animal magnetism or something.
You think you're pretty hot stuff,
Don't you?
Patricia does.
All right. You want to know about me and Patricia? We dated a little bit. That was it. It's nothing compared to what I have with you.
And what exactly do you think you have with me?
Oh, would you like a little demonstration?
Yes, I would. Scott, Nancy needs you.
Sit down. How'd you sleep?
Bad. How about you?
About the same. I got some news.
After the news I got yesterday, I hope to God it's good news. Where's Catlin?
You won't be seeing Catlin until later. I got him doing some research.
When are you going to get me out of here?
We're going to have to work fast. They're supposed to move you to a woman's prison by the end of the week.
Oh, God. If that happens, I'm never going to get out of here.
Look, don't say that.
You said you were going to kick some butt. Don't you think now's the time to start?
Listen, I was just going over some of the transcripts of the trial. I think I found a basis for appeal.
Why didn't you tell me that in the first place?
Well, I didn't want you to jump to conclusions.
Well, what's the basis for the appeal?
Well, for the first thing, the police question you without an attorney. So maybe we can have everything you said thrown out.
What else?
Well, the way the press acted in front of the jury. I mean, there's a whole lot of things. I'm going to explain them all to the judge this afternoon.
And then what happens after that?
Well, hopefully he'll grant us an appeal.
And then I can get out of here?
Well, it's not quite that simple.
Well, you just said you had a good case.
No, now just calm down now.
Wait a minute now. You calm down. I mean, you're not the one stuck in here.
Listen, everybody has a constitutional right for an appeal. But it could take a long time, and there's no law that says you have to be released pending appeal.
I can't take it here anymore, Zach.
It's up to the judge, Britt.
Well, you have to convince him to let me out of here.
Listen, the judge has to believe that you're not going to try to escape.
I won't. I swear I won't.
Yeah, but you tried it before, babe.
I was stupid. I mean, I'm desperate now. What about bail?
Well, it's called an appeal bond. That's what I'm hoping for. But the DA may say that you're a high risk.
Well, you have to talk to her and tell her I've changed.
Well, listen, I will. But I'm not sure if it's going to make any difference. Even if I get her to agree, she might want an excessive bond.
How much?
$250,000. You know anybody with that kind of dough?
$250,000?
Easily.
I don't know. Wait a minute.
What?
Rachel Corey.
Hey, you're pretty serious. What have you got there?
Calendar.
Planning all of your events for the new year?
I don't have any plans, and I'm not making any.
No plans on New Year's Eve?
I'm not doing anything.
No party? No date? No going out with that Susie, whatever her name is? I thought you liked her.
I said I'm not doing anything.
Well, you're not going to have a friend over and watch the ball drop on Times Square? You like that.
Mom, LMA.
LMA?
Leave me alone.
I know what you're doing. You're saving up all of your energy so that you can watch all the football games on New Year's Day.
Forget it.
Matthew?
What?
I want to talk to you, honey.
Oh, can't it wait?
No, it can't. Sit down. What's wrong with you? This isn't like you.
Nothing.
Oh, come on. When you have this much attitude, something's wrong. What is it?
Everything's wrong, okay? Everything's lousy.
Everything. Well, that encompasses quite a great deal. Would you care to be more specific?
No.
Matthew, you're not planning on running away again, are you? This is about Mitch and me, isn't it? You're still wondering about our relationship. Is that it?
Yes.
Honey, what do you expect?
I don't know.
Mitch is your father. But I'm married to Mac, and he's been like a father to you. Don't you feel that?
Well, yeah, but
Well, what?
it's people's feelings. It's all changed.
You're talking about my feelings for Mitch. They haven't changed. He's been out of my life for a long time. He's here because of you, honey. I love Mac.
I think everyone's feelings have changed, and I don't think any of it's right. A lot of it's my fault, so all this New Year's stuff is all bull.
Matthew? Matthew? Hello.
Rachel, it's Zach.
Oh, hi, Zach. What's wrong? Is something wrong with Brittany?
She's in a tight spot. She's going to need your help.
Cheryl, Scott.
Just take it easy, Mom.
Take it easy.
Don't jump to any conclusions.
It's not what it looks like.
Oh, I see. You were not just in bed together first thing in the
We
morning.
weren't in bed. Did you just give me a chance to explain?
Oh, I wish you would.
We were up late last night talking, and we just fell asleep, okay?
That's all it was.
So you did just
spend the night together here.
Yes, but that's not what... Mom, come on.
I don't want to hear anymore. I really don't want to even talk about this right now. I want you to go downstairs and help Nancy. There's a delivery that's just arrived. And I came up here to get you to help Nancy. Now, please go do it.
Please.
Now.
Mama, I wish you wouldn't be this upset.
No, I shouldn't be. I'm probably just overreacting. I probably don't have any right to react at all. After all, I certainly wasn't a mother to you for a lot of years.
Don't say that.
But I want to be your mother now.
And I want that, too. And you are. That's why you have to believe that nothing happened.
I do believe it. But it's obvious that you and Scott are getting closer and closer.
What's wrong with that? We like each other.
I think it's gone beyond like.
And what if it has?
How far are you willing to go?
That's none of your business. I'm 18.
Being 18 is not an excuse to be irresponsible.
I know what I'm doing, okay?
No, sure you don't. You're about to make decisions here that could affect and maybe change your entire life. Have you thought about that?
Yes, I've thought about it. I've thought a lot about it.
I don't think you have. Honey, you don't just turn 18 and suddenly wham, bam, bam, you're a grown-up person. There is still so much left for you to see and learn and experience. You're not ready for any kind of deep commitment.
I'm ready for whatever I want to be ready for, okay?
What about your family? What about your dad and MJ and everybody that's around you and that cares about you? That is not something to take lightly.
I'm not.
What about your dad? Do you really think you should get into this kind of an involvement without him knowing about it, without him even being here?
This has nothing to do with Pops and has nothing to do with you. It's about me and Scott.
Hi. How are you?
Much better.
I know you'll be right outside. I spent all afternoon getting the $250,000 and I did it.
Oh, thank you for going to all the trouble. I don't even know if they're going to let me out.
Well, I wanted you to have it just in case. I mean, I don't want you to stay around here any longer than you have to.
If I ever have a little girl, I'm going to name her after you.
I just hope the judge lets you out of here.
I promise I'll pay you back every penny.
Oh, don't even think about it.
Zach's been out there with the judge for a long time.
Have you talked to Catlin yet?
Yes, they let me talk to him on the phone. He's working with Zach.
He wants you to be together, you know.
Then I have to believe we will be. You brought me bail money. I haven't even asked you about Matt.
He's fine.
You must have been so scared.
I was. It looked for a while there that I was going to lose him in the fire.
How awful.
Makes you really realize what's important. Just having him in bed with me last night, I'm really lucky.
Makes you wonder how you could take things like that for granted, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Here I thought me and Catlin and the baby would be together and we'd have a chance for a new life.
You will have that chance.
Well, that depends on the judge. What time is it?
At least you haven't given that chance away. That would make it worse.
What?
I'm sorry. I guess I was thinking about myself.
That's allowed.
Been thinking of making some changes.
Changes? What happened?
Zach, what happened? Did you do it? I mean, did you talk to him? Am I going to get out of jail?
Nancy.
Yeah?
We're out of salad. You think you can help me out back here?
I'm coming, Scott.
I sure could use some more help around here.
Hi. It's a great place.
Well, thank you. Is this your first time here?
Yeah. Guys at work swear by this place.
Oh, very nice. Where do you work?
Say the chili's really something special.
Oh, it is. It's terrific. Would you like some?
Yeah, good and hot.
You got it. One bowl of chili coming right up.
Mary, hello.
Hi, Peter.
Hi.
Are you here for dinner?
Actually, no. I need to talk to you about my father.
I'm very busy, Peter.
Mary, listen to me.
What?
My dad wants to help you. So do I. Now, look, this is no way for you to live. We'll start by finding you a decent
I
apartment,
have
all right?
explained to Reginald. I'm doing exactly what...
Excuse me, can I get a large glass of milk with that chili?
You certainly can. I'll get it for you right away. Excuse me, Peter.
Mary, really, there's no need for you to be waiting tables.
I understand. And it probably is beneath the loves. But it's just fine for us, Mickey.
Honey, would you stand still long enough for me to talk to you? It's important.
Shopping for a new wardrobe?
Well, I'm not the only one. Why are you dressed like that?
Well, it's appropriate for a party, isn't it?
The Northwoods Inn burns down and you want to celebrate. What's to celebrate?
Being alive, Wally, isn't that reason enough?
It certainly is. I think it's a terrific idea.
Fellas, this is no time to be kicking up your heels.
Wally, stop being a drag.
Felicia, I've been trying to tell you all day. But you've been so busy shopping and spending money you don't have.
What does that mean? Spending money I don't have.
Well, you'll find out. Come on, we got to get over to Mary's place. Right away.
Now, the next part of Another World.
Wally, now stop talking in circles or I'm going to scream.
Okay. Did you ever hear her scream, Mitch? If she ever threatens to scream on you, do whatever she asks.
You're stalling. What is it?
The insurance.
What? Hey, you're going to speak up or what?
Well, I talked to the insurance guy about the coverage on the Northwoods Inn.
And?
Well, he wouldn't give me a straight answer.
About what?
The coverage.
Don't do this to me. Don't do it to me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Now, Felicia, I called the insurance guy about the thing and set up a meeting at Mary's place. Well, and we got to get over there right now.
What are we waiting for?
You tell me.
Wait a minute. Wait for me, you guys.
We did it.
Oh, did anybody ever tell you you're the most wonderful lawyer in the world?
Well, I already knew that.
So happy for you, honey. This is so wonderful. Wait till Catelyn finds out.
Yeah, well, you have to post a bond.
Yeah, I've got the money.
$250,000?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, we're going to need it all.
You got it.
If you wouldn't mind taking it to the courthouse tonight.
Of course I wouldn't. You won't regret this, Rachel. I promise you.
I know I won't. You got your chance now.
What are we going to do next?
Well, the first thing is to get you released.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
The appeal was never in doubt.
Really?
Yeah, all I did was remind him of your baby. I mean, posting the bond was the only issue. And Lazarus made that pretty hard.
She makes me sick.
I had to talk her down to $250,000. Oh, Mrs. Corey, could you meet me at the bondsman's office at 7:30?
Yeah, sure. I have an errand to run first, but I'll be there.
Great.
Things are going to change for you. I know it.
Thank you. Give my love to Mac.
I will. And I don't expect to see you in jail anymore.
Or in this dress. Gray was never my color. Maybe you should get used to it. What are you doing here?
I have to go, Zach.
I hope you didn't come here to badger Brittany.
I came here to remind her that she shouldn't do anything stupid. Did Peter send you? No. My soon-to-be ex-husband must be pretty mad at you.
Can it, Brittany?
No, really. She's the one that came prancing in here. She's the one that thinks she can cozy up to the love and get a nice career going for herself. Well, let me tell you something. You're not going to have me to kick around anymore. You won't be able to believe this, but that's not what I was trying to do. Well, whatever you were trying to do. As soon as I get out of here, Catelyn and I and the baby are going to Montana, and we're going to try to forget we ever saw your face. Didn't tell her, did you? Tell me what?
I haven't had a chance.
Tell me what?
You are free to leave the jail as soon as your bond is posted.
Well, I know that, but the judge left it up to my office to decide whether or not you leave the city. Is that true?
Afraid it is.
And from what I've seen so far, I would say you're a pretty bad risk. I can't stay here. Between the reporters and Peter Love's family, it'll be like being in jail, and you said that the appeal was going to take a long time. Well, maybe you should have thought of that before you shut off your mouth. I can't stay in Bay City. I cannot. I won't be able to stand it. Then I guess you've got real trouble.
Let me buy you dinner. Why don't we go to someplace other than here, huh?
Yes.
Can I get my check, please?
Certainly you can. I have it right here. Here we go. Hope you enjoyed it. Peter, I'm really sorry. I want to do it now.
Mary. Rachel. Hello.
Hello, Peter. I just saw Brittany.
Oh, Brittany. Well, I'm sure she's adjusting to prison life.
She doesn't have to. She's free.
What?
Yes. The judge approved her appeal. I'm posting bond for her tonight.
You wouldn't. They can't do this.
They've already done it. This never should have happened to Brittany, Peter. Come on, you're a lawyer. Aren't you all for justice prevailing?
Does Peggy Lazarus know about this?
Yes, she was there. Zach was terrific. Brittany's going to be just fine.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Oh, hi, Mary. Hi. Has Mitch been in here tonight?
No, but it's early. He may come in for dinner later.
Okay, maybe I'll wait for him. Okay.
Here. Keep the change.
Oh, thank you. Come back again. Hi, Greg.
Hi, Nancy. Well, I just came by to ask you out, but I see I was beaten to the punch.
What are you talking about?
That guy, the waiter. The waiter from the Christmas Eve party.
What about him?
He was just here.
Sure. I'll be right back, okay?
Well, I wish I did that to you.
Did what?
Never mind. Maybe he'll blow it. I'll check back with you later.
Where is he? Why do I have a terrible feeling about this?
There is a man named Downs waiting over there for you, and he is not at all patient.
The insurance man?
Let's go face the music.
Thanks, Mary. Excuse us.
It really is a nice thing you're trying to do.
Mitch.
What is it?
Not here.
Why not?
It's about us.
And where would you like to meet?
About the old apartment.
Our place?
My place.
When?
I have to go post bond for Brittany. I'll be there in an hour.
I'll see you then.
Okay. Don't forget, in an hour.
Wow, you look sharp. Don't tell me you got that dressed up just to come have dinner here.
No, I'm going to the party. At the restaurant on top of the tower.
Oh, gosh, everyone's going to be there.
Will you be?
Nope.
Well, in that case, have a happy New Year.
Thank you. You too.
Canceled? I mean, how can you cancel my insurance policy?
Miss Gallant, in order for an insurance policy to be enforced, the premiums have to be paid.
Mr. Downs, I paid my premium.
Not for 3 months.
Mr. Downs, does your company usually cancel insurance policies without giving prior notice?
Certainly not.
Well, then how can you cancel Miss Gallant's policy? Don't worry, Felicia will straighten this out.
Mr. Wallingford, 3 cancellation notices were sent.
Well, I didn't see them. Did you see them, Felicia?
I may have.
You're kidding, right?
You know that I have never been very good at the business end of things.
You saw the cancellation notices?
I wanted to hire a bookkeeper, remember? Oh. Mr. Downs, what do you suggest I do?
There's nothing you can do. You'll be liable for the loss of the inn. I'm sorry, Miss Gallant.
Sorry. I'm ruined, and you're sorry.
Is this personal? Do you hate me?
No. I just happen to believe that you shot a man and you belong in jail. Eventually, I'm sure that's where you will be. Good night, sir.
I blew it, didn't I?
I didn't know she was going to show up that way.
I blew it.
Hey, anybody feel like getting out of jail tonight?
Oh, Catlin.
I just heard the news.
Thanks for interviewing the jurors.
Hey, are you kidding? So when do they spring you?
7:30 tonight.
Okay. Hey, that's perfect. The kid's store doesn't close till 9.
Oh, what are you talking about?
We have to buy our little boy the best snowsuit available. He's going to need it.
Oh, why?
I just checked the weather. It is 20 below in Montana.
Well, first things first. Let's get this woman out of jail.
All right.
Well, I just wanted to give you a little update on the JPZ Corporation.
You found out who gave me this building.
At first, I thought it might be Mac, but Rachel doesn't seem to think so, and now I'm inclined to agree with her. See, the JPZ Corporation is a dummy corporation inside of a holding company that has fewer than 5 shareholders.
What does that mean?
That means we are up against a wall.
We are.
Any corporation that has fewer than 5 shareholders does not have to make the names of its shareholders available to the public.
Oh. Fewer than 5 shareholders could be 1 shareholder.
No, I know what you're thinking, and that I promise you, it's not me. Huh? And I doubt as to whether it's Reginald either.
Oh, I wish it were. I keep wishing that he would do something right, something really good. Probably not him.
Are you sure you might not have a little secret admirer out there, some secret someone out there who just might be the JPZ Corporation?
Very funny, Michael. Thank you. Excuse me, I have to get back to work.
Okay, look, I'll let you know as soon as I hear anything at all. Huh?
Okay.
Hey, what do you want?
What, no hello?
Get to the point, I'm kind of busy.
Okay, I was just wondering if you found any more information in your investigation there, any more information that might corroborate Vince's alibi.
Why don't you just stay out of this?
Because I think Vince is innocent, that's why, because I want to help.
I think you just want to blame Reginald.
Scott, look, it's no secret about how I feel about your father, all right? I want to tell you, though, man, if you're worried about your old man, then you ought to watch how deep you go digging in this investigation, because you may just dig up some information that makes Reginald look real bad.
All I want to find out is the truth. I don't want you turning this into a vendetta.
Scott, it's not. I want to help Vince, and if your father's guilty, he'll get here.
Why are you always trying to blame Reginald for everything that happens? Like Donna.
Wait a minute, no, don't you talk about my wife, all right? I will not forgive Reginald for what he did to my wife.
Say whatever you want about my dad. But he takes being a father seriously, and he would never do something like that to hurt his daughter.
Scott, I'm going to see if I can prove you wrong about your father, about what he did to Vince and about what he did to Donna.
Why don't you just stay out of this investigation, Michael?
Scott, look. I like you, all right? You're an okay kid. But you are wrong about your father. And I'm going to do everything I can to prove it.
Well, looks like you'll be starting off the new year in a fall mood, Hudson. I'm back again, Mary.
I heard about Brittany.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Brittany will be starting off the new year in fine fashion. Mary, I am not one to be outdone more than ever. I need a date for New Year's Eve. Now, before you say anything, I will not accept a no.
So, who did you get to tie your ties before you met me?
Well, you see, we were very rich, so we had a lot of servants, and one would tie my tie, the other would do my laces, and then there was this other one who...
What about Patricia? Did she ever help you tie your tie?
No, she never helped me tie my tie, but once in a while I'd let her brush off my jacket. Did you just forget about her already? Huh? Great. Okay, from now on, you are going to be my official tuxedo tie-tyer. Okay? How do I look?
I love the way you look in a tux.
You look fabulous in that evening gown.
It's not the same.
Of course it's not the same. What are you talking about?
I've only worn a few
gowns on only a couple special occasions.
So?
So, you look like you were practically born in a tux.
What does that have to do with anything? Hey, what's bothering you, huh?
Who said anything was bothering
You
me?
didn't have to. I can see that you're upset.
Well, you know how I feel about these fancy parties.
Something else, isn't it? Is it because of what Mom, because she caught us this morning together?
Sort of.
What'd she say to you?
That we should slow down. And that we shouldn't make any real commitment to each other while Pops is away.
Well, I guess Mom does have a point. So maybe we should make this our New Year's resolution.
I don't see why we have to do everything in slow motion, Scott. I can't slow down the way I feel about you.
Well, this time I think Mom might be right.
Why?
Because if we're going to make this thing work, we have to be up front with it with both our families. We can't do that with Vince gone. So I think we should just take it slow.
Well, maybe Mama is right. It doesn't mean I have to like it.
Yeah, well, what else can we do, huh?
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Things were different between our two families. I mean, if we could get, you know, closer.
Closer? How much closer?
Would you still be interested in me?
Interested? I think I would be a little more than just interested.
You sure are persistent. Tell me something. Do you ever give up?
No, never. Mary, once again, will you please come with me to the party?
Why me?
I'll tell you. Look, quite frankly, it hasn't been easy for me since the trial. And now Brittany's out of jail. She's starting an appeal. There's going to be all that publicity again. Once again, my life will be held up to public ridicule. But I'm not going to let it get me down. I'm starting over. I'm opening my own restaurant. I am going to throw a party the likes of which Bay City has never seen. And I am going to hold my head up high.
Good for you.
But I can't do all that without a beautiful woman on my arm. Mary, please say yes.
I hardly think I qualify.
Oh, I think you do. Would you say yes, please?
I'm sorry, I have to ask you this.
What?
Does your father have anything to do with this?
What would my father have to do with it?
Well, if you're opening your own restaurant, your father obviously is going to be there. Now, did he tell you to invite me?
No, Mary, I'm doing this on my own.
Yeah, but he's going to be there.
Not at the opening. Mary, he told me since he can't celebrate New Year's Eve with you, he's not going to celebrate it at all.
Well, I can certainly understand. I'm not much in the mood for celebrating myself.
Look, I can understand you turning me down, but you see, at this point, I have nobody to turn to. At least nobody I'm comfortable with. Scott and Cheryl will be there. So will MJ.
I bet you're a terrific lawyer. You certainly present a fine argument.
Does that mean you accept?
Since you are obviously going to follow me around the rest of my life until I do, yes, I accept.
Thank you.
Yeah, excuse me, honey. I haven't seen Mitch. We were all supposed to meet here before the party.
No, I'm sorry I haven't.
Okay.
Can I get you two anything?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
It's all set. She'll be there.
You know, Wally, I was sort of counting on the restaurant keeping me afloat.
Felicia, what about the royalties on your books?
No. Remember that scholarship I started for Zane?
Oh, you sweetheart.
Yeah. So, my only real income was the inn, and now that it's wiped out, and I have no insurance.
Well, don't worry about it, Felicia. Everything's going to be better next year. And just think, tomorrow will be next year. So you just concentrate on having a good time at the party.
Oh, okay, I'll try. I wonder where Mitch could be.
Hi.
Hi. Come on in.
You said you had something to tell me.
Yes, I do.
It's about us, right? What is it?
This part of Another World was brought to you by Bold 3, a tough detergent with a full-strength fabric softener built right in for clothes that feel as good as they look. Available in powder and liquid.
Coming up, has Gina learned a lesson from her guardian angel, and can Caroline find happiness in Lionel's arms? Santa Barbara is next on WDSU TV6.
Tonight on NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw.
Join us each weekday for the continuing story of Another World.